Hello everyone, and welcome to today's stream. Today we are playing some more Final Fantasy XIV. Um, Warlord's Questline, Part 3. And without further ado, let's get started. Picking up the next quest in the line. Let's see, the Firebird down below. Lieutenant holds on holds in his hand yet another missive addressed to you. How kind of you to pay us a visit, Wolf Mage. Now I need now I need not summon you. But a moment ago, a certain surly cat returned with another missive addressed to you. See for yourself. Okay, quickly close my window. Okay, now I can read. Brave adventurer who stood fast and quelled the raging automatoma of my comrade Byakko. The time has come for you to return to Ryzen Temple. I presume the auspices of Hell's Lid have need of you once more? If so, give my regards to them and dear Sorrowben. Ooh, shark. Sharko. You have to go around this. Or over it. No, it'll be faster to fly over it. Espis. Hurry. Headed for the temple or just taking in the wonderful smoky air? Headed for the temple. Let's see, there's Genbu, him, Inugami, Byakko. Your return then. Good, Genbu is looking for you. Oh. Quinton Deshang. Wouldn't do for a guardian's duck on a mountaintop to lose his touch. Am I right? So every now and then I come down to visit Byakko and goad him into a sparring match. I tell you, they're not called the Four Lords for nothing. Even when I give it my best shot, he won. Uh, easily. And you know what makes it worse? Know he was going easy on me. This is actually the boss we fought at the end of the dungeon at the last session. Let's see, anyone else here? Nue. Let's see what you have to say. Hey, that business with the Tenko Takoyaki, let's keep it between me and you and me, alright? What the urchin doesn't know is, no, can't hurt me. He ate all of Saruban's takoyaki. Let's see, where is Saruban? Saruban is surprisingly absent. Well met, Wolf Mage, well met. But wait, where's the little urchin girl of whom I have grown so fond? It would be remiss of us to proceed without her, would it not? Why not summon her with that trinket of yours, your link pearl? Hello, Wolf Mage, is that you? Huh? Right now? Very well, if you insist. What wondrous things these link pearls. Now then, let us wait until your friend arrives. Wolf Mage, Genbu. Oh good, of you to join us, little urchin girl. You know, is such a thing as a joke, a joke into the, running a joke into the ground. It pleases me to inform you that, thanks to your assistance with his training, Saruban's strength has grown by leaps and bounds. Ere long, we may count him among our most formidable warriors. Out of curiosity, where is Saruban anyway? Engrossed in a very special exercise, I'm afraid. Trust me when I say he would not want you to see him in his current state. Working up a sweat, no doubt. Glad to hear it. But I called you here not to discuss our Kojin plan. The wards have grown weaker. Per, 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 presaging Kuryu's inevitable escape. Before he breaks free, the Four Lords must marshal their strength. And so, Wolfmage, I must entrust you to quell the raging Arimitama of a dear comrade once more. A fight, is it? That's where our warrior of light shines. Who's his opponent this time? See for yourself. She should be joining us shortly. It has been too long, elder brother. several hundred years by my reckoning. Am I to assume you have kept your silent vigil all this time, Suzaku? Let us not speak of such things. You bade me come hither for another purpose. I did. Kuryu's wards grow weaker by the day, and the calamity he would visit upon us draws nigh. The four lords must join their strength together once more. And to that end, this warrior would unburden my tortured soul. Just so his is a power surpassing that of mortal men. He is heir to the legacy of Tenzin. Brother, how dare you compare this creature to that shining paragon of virtue and kindness? You solely his memory. And you, do you think yourself his equal, his better? Then I would put you to the proof, and when you fail, it will be a fate most deserved. Turn back if you would not have it be so, or join me in misery. Compared to Byakuya, she seems more angry. The Arimatema feeds on her grief and fuels her rage. She yet mourns a love loss, but it is not my place to speak. Go to her, brave warrior, and learn the truth of her heart. You crave battle, then, even if it brings you your death. Out of duty, you put yourself against enemies ever stronger, without hesitation, without fear. You muster your courage and end. No, you are not even a pale shadow of his glory. There was but one man fit to wear the mantle of hero, and he has long since passed from this world. Even so, if the Ruby Sea will be consumed by Kuryu's fiery judgment, and we, her sworn protectors, will have failed in our duty, is Tenzin's memory so sacred that you would doom this land out of spite? Byakuya, do you not see? Before I called you brother, I was but a bird who loved a man. Perhaps that was all I ever was meant to be, for I can brook no replacement at my side or in my heart. Not so easily as you. Have you forgotten his final moments? How he fought and died to defeat Kuryu? How he sacrificed himself before our very eyes? How dare you ask me that? Every detail is forever seared into my mind's eye, a blackened scar upon my soul. How could I possibly forget? Nor should you. Nor will I ever forget the days we spent together on the road. But to exalt the past over the present, to live life in mourning and never move on, is to dishonor his memory. How dare you speak to me of dishonor? You who have opened our home to this pretender. I see him plainly, how he has wormed his way into your hearts, mimicking Tenzin's manner, cloaking himself in his scent, seeking to supplant Tenzin in our minds. Listen to yourself, my sister. The Arimitama has drove you to see Oni in shadows. Let it be quelled before your soul is forever lost. Only to Tenzin will I entrust my soul. Only his love will I accept. Let me help you. He said, O Tenzin, very well, but I will brook no delay. I will await you in the depths in my place of mourning, and then it will end. And when it is ended, I shall mourn you too. Forgive her, Wolf Mage. She is yet consumed by her failure to save Tenzin all those years ago. Her regret is as a festered ring wound. The love she bore for him gave her strength once. Alas, through it the Arimitama has found purchase in her soul. It feeds on her grief and despair. 'Tis plain that your presence troubles her as well. She senses your blessing, and it reminds her of him. There were moments when she looked on you with a fire in her eyes. When she gives herself to the Arimitama, she may surrender to her disillusions as well. If so, do not be alarmed by what she says. Stand fast and free her from her torment. Be warned, she commands many powers, including the ability to manipulate geomantic currents. Only by remaining observant will you survive. Hell's Kyre, now accessible. And we are going to you. Hell's Kyre. 11-minute wait. So in the meantime, we're just gonna do some fates. See what fates are available in this area. Fates that are not about to end. There's one. Oh, I barely survived that. One moment. Summoning my Chocobo so he can heal me. There we go. Do, do, do. Bloodstock. Bloodstock. Kill the bird. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There we go. Do 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 do. Let's see if my healer has better wait times. 5 minutes. Okay, that's a lot better. Hard enough. I'm gonna have my Chocobo go to free stance. And then I'm gonna... let's mount up and find a, let's see, any... That one has 10 minutes. That one's a better option. Do 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 do. Have you go into defender stance. Go Cardia. And oh, I've been petrified. Do 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 do. Have him go to attacker stance. Do, 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 do. Oh, there's a friend. Hello. Doing Hell's Fire. He. Just doing some fates while I wait for Duty Finder. No, you can do what you need to do, Darksoul. I'm just waiting for Hell's Kyre. Just doing some fates while I wait for Hell's Kyre. Wait, is this your character, Droxel? Okay. I guess I can help you farm for stuff while I wait. I'll follow you around and help you farm for stuff while we wait for the queue. Me. So, for anyone who's not Droxel in chat, I'm helping Droxel farm for stuff while I wait for the Duty Finder. Do, 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 do. Let's... Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Mm. Do 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 do. No 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 no. One more. Up. Mounting up. Ixion. Do 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 do. Oh, that's the same Black Mage weapon I have. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Companion skills. Can I get anything? Oh, there it is.
A test of your reflexes!
Tenzin? Tenzin, 'tis I! Sheathe your sword, I beg of you! You gave me the strength to rise from the ashes!
Oh, that's bad. We didn't kill them in the middle. We could just kill that one. DDR time! DDR time! Dance Dance Revolution!
I could not bear to lose you again! Trust in me, my love! I will protect you, I promise!
This is one of my favorite fights of this questline, hands down.
Please, my love, if only you would listen.
Go, don't you know the lie?
Why do you do this?
And a flurry.
All I ever wanted was for you and I to... Hearken to my melody.
Okay, hearken to my melody. That means she is doing Simon. Which way is he going? That way, okay. Simon says. You know there's no keeping away. I love this music.
All I ever wanted was for you and I to...
What's Suzaku doing? Oh, that's... Okay, that's blue. Okay, it's gonna go around again.
Tenzin, please!
Oh, that's Phantom. And,
You never did make it easy, did you? We will wake you from this madness. Hearken to my melody. It must be thus. Then I'm glad. It is you.
okay, that's gonna be purple. No, it's gonna be blue, brown, purple, yellow, then purple. I'm too far away. Yay, got a player recommendations. How long have I been blinded by this dream, this never-ending nightmare, unable to escape the memory of my beloved? I owe you an apology, brave warrior, as well as my life. In spite of my crude and disrespectful ways, I trust you. I trusted you. I treated you. In spite of the cruel and disrespectful way I treated you, you nevertheless risked your life to free my heart from the terrible delusions which threatened to consume my soul. For the first time in centuries, I can reflect on my time with the man I so deeply loved without being driven to tears. I was born into this world long, long ago, blessed with crimson plumage that shone like blazing fire in the sun. From my form was unlikened to that of the firebird of legend. My form was likened to the firebird of legend, a being said to have the power to confer immortality upon mortal men. Thus I was pursued endlessly by those who yearned to conquer death. To them, to all mankind, I was no more than a means to an end. But Tenzin did not look upon me so. To him I was much more, and he would become everything to me. Together we traveled, we four lords and the samurai. As comrades in arms, we journeyed the realm, feared at first by many for our nature. But dear Tenzin, would not close his heart to the people's plight. Not once did he hesitate to proffer a helping hand, and one by one he won over those who once cursed and condemned us. Be there only in the east to slay, or vengeance in the west to exercise. Without hesitation would he bid us to rise to the challenge, and leave grateful men and women to spread the word of our deeds, word which one day reached the ears of a king. 'Twas by the king's order that we battle the mad Aspis Kuryu. Despite the many deeds to our credit, we four had only lived some few centuries, and were no match for our foe. Against the might of Kuryu's raging Arimitama, my brothers and I were powerless. But brave Tenzin, he would not be denied. At the last, he unleashed a powerful technique knowing full well that it would leave him exposed. I watched as the light left his eyes forever. He had been the firebird of had I been the firebird of legend, had I been possessed of the power of immortality, had I been able to rescue him from death obsidian abyss, and then the cruelest irony of all. Centuries later, when I finally went through the change, immortality became mine to command. I could but wonder if my bottomless grief for my beloved made it so. The power for which I yearned so deeply that day is now mine. If not to save him, then perhaps to save those for whom Tenzin died. For the memory of my beloved, for his legacy, I shall fight. Let us go and tell Genbu together. And Wolf Mage, thank you. Yako? It is true that when the West Lalafels are hunted for. Is it true that the West Lalafels are hunted for sport? 'Twas a strange tale related to me from a fellow aspect who overheard foreign adventures in Yansha. Long did I question why I had been granted this power over life and death, too late to save my beloved. Now I understand. To carry on Tenzin's love conceit to save those for whom he gave his everything. Thank you for helping me realize this, Wolf Mage. How did your battle go with Suzaku? Is she still being being difficult? Let's see, is anyone else here? Like, oh, I see you are still in one piece. I gather all went well. Rest assured, elder brother, that I am myself once more. You certainly seem different than before, as if a great weight has been lifted from your shoulders. Your face is the very picture of serenity, I'd say. How very perceptive of you, little one. Indeed, I have at long last come to accept the passing of my beloved Tenzin. At long last indeed, but perhaps such prolonged periods of distress are unavoidable when one leaves for more than 1,000 years. I myself am no stranger to melancholy. No, my brother, that you most certainly are not. Most certainly are not. Oh, how forgetful of me. I have yet to see how Saraban's training is coming along. Saraban. Wait, I know. No. Oh no. We are urgent. It is in fact. Saraban. I mean, I expected him in some capacity, but not like this. No one told me that this training would lead to such a radical transformation. Look at me. I'm a giant tortoise, a tortoise. I was wrong. This is the very definition of running a joke into the ground. There's no need to panic, Sarban. You probably just recited the words improperly and offered your body as a visit to a great tortoise, Kami. That seems to me like a very, very good reason to panic, unless I will return to normal after a short while, like with the Umibako of Geomancy. Well, I cannot say with any significant degree of certainty, but you might regain your original form by the time Wolfmage quells Shiryu's Arimitama. Might. What is this might? Might is not an acceptable answer. You must be exhausted from your battle with Suzaku, my friend. Perhaps it would be best if you returned to the land above and took a rest. He's right, but I doubt we'll be needed here for some time, and Soroban seems to be in no mood for company. To be sure to contact me if anything comes up. I had been meaning to return home, even if only briefly, but given my current state, that seems unlikely. If you could go in my stead and tell the elder I'm hale and healthy, I would be so grateful. Let's see what they have to say first. Have I truly become host to a great kami? What if it does not wish to leave? Yeah. You needn't worry about Sarvan. He will be fine eventually, probably. Do. It took me centuries to come to terms with Tamsin's passing. That Suzaku had not come to as had not comes as no surprise. Like a Siryu cares for him deeply, and I cannot help but worry that he may struggle to accept your part in this. Sanaku? Oh, my beloved, I pray you yet watch over me. Let's see what Kama Itachi says, because he keeps betting against us. Look who's quelling Arimitama's left and right. Byaku, that Kojin, Suzaku. Hey, don't get any ideas. My Arimitama is under control. Nothing to quell here. Move along. He just loves betting against us. That's why I keep talking to him. Let's see, do. Anywho, I'm gonna quickly take a quick break to go get some water because I am out of water. So I am going to do that, and put it on BRB. Okay, I'm back and I have water. So get rid of the BRB, bring the UI back up, and turn in the quest. Oh, Wolf Mage. All is well with our friends beneath Hell's Lid. What of Saraban? How goes his training? He failed to perform a ritual correctly and was transformed into a Taurus, you say. But you are aware that... Oh, I see. This must be some matter of Eorzean joke. How very amusing. A pity we will not see him again for the foreseeable future, but I will trust it is for the best, as before. He should take his time with as is required. As much time as he is a tortoise, after all. No, it all makes sense. It all still makes no sense to me. And we get the Hami mode. No! Floofy Bloom! Get back out here! Floofy Bloom! Floofy Plume! Let's see. Surpassing the Samurai. Buchan holds in his hand an urgent missive addressed to you. Passing through, or here for another reason. Regardless, I have tidings from our friends beneath Hell's Lid. Another missive delivered by one of these aspis, a raccoon dog, I believe. It was rather... agitated too. I fear matters may be coming to a head. Kuryu's wards are on the verge of failure. Return to Rising Temple at once. Brave warrior, worry not for the urgent. I have sent a messenger to her as well. Straight to the point, was it? Don't let me keep you then. And let's see what we get on the Mount Roulette. Oh, a griffin. Borb. What the? That's a weird thing. Do 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 do. I think I'm gonna play this one as a Reaper because I don't trust myself as a healer or a tank for this. Because I don't know the fight as well as the last one. Wait, where is it? Ah, here it is. Hurry. Once again, heading to the temple. Let's see. Oh! The wards! That is not good. That ward is on the brink of destruction. Looks like Suzaku, um, Sarban and Byaku are there ready to fight. Good, then let us proceed. You weren't exaggerating, were you? What about Kuryu's wards? Would that I were. Would that I were. Saruban and my comrades are doing their utmost to maintain them for now, but I fear Kuryu will not be denied. Even now, I do not understand. I was certain we had more time to prepare. But worrying makes my worrying over my mistakes will avail us nothing. Only the strength of the four lords united will see us through this crisis. Only together can we hope to renew the wards and keep Kuryu in his prison. It falls to you, Wolf Mage, to quell the Arimitama of our comrade Siryu. Will you do this for us, brave warrior? I doubt not that you would agree, but I am nevertheless relieved. The last of our quartet is perhaps the most formidable among us. For in battle he commands a great host of Shiki. You will see this for yourself soon enough. But for now, we must wait patiently. Nay, Genbu, you need wait no longer. You are come sooner than expected, comrade. I trust our messenger informed you of the dire circumstances? Then you know what must be done. This warrior wolf mage will face you in battle as he did with Suzaku and Byaku before you. Very well, but not here, for this is a temple, not a battlefield. To the east of Hingashi is an island I have claimed as my own. There we may wreak havoc to our heart's content. 'Tis far from this place, but a warrior such as you would not blink at the lengthy swim, I trust. Perhaps not, but it would needlessly tire him before the battle. I will use my command of the flow to wing water to speed his way. If it means I am spared the burden of looking after him, I am all for it. We shall gather as at the Isle of Biko first. And from there begin our journey. Urchin, while I am away, I leave you in charge. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Tiny Turtle, sir. I'll keep a close eye on the others while they work their magic or whatever they're doing. Let's see. Headed for the surface, follow me. What's this? See. Ooh. Mount guide. What is this mount? I'm going the complete and utter wrong way. Ooh, I received XP for discovering a new location. This seems to a secluded enough place for us to speak. Excellent. Wolf Mage, is it? I see why Genbu favors you. You are not unlike him. That much is plain. Tenzin too was possessed of a quiet confidence, and a well-deserved one at that. When he met his foes in battle, blade in hand, he was magnificent. As well you should know, having been bested by him in single combat, which was why you chose to join us, was it not? I vowed to surpass him, and from that day forward I trained tirelessly to hone my skills that I might claim victory in a rematch, only to be forever denied the chance when Kuryu struck him down. By the time I became a full-fledged Aspis, worthy of the Four Lords, there was no one left to fight. My vow was broken, my purpose lost. Shiryu. But the whispers within told me of another. They promised to be promised me vengeance. I by destroying the fiend that probed us all of Tenzin long ago. Whispers, brother, no, you mustn't. The strength that to lie Kuryu low can be yours if you but give voice to me, if you but let me lead the way. So I have, brother. I have embraced the army to folly. You know not to trust the honeyed words of false promises, and yet you would surrender to it, body and soul, perchance forevermore. Turn back, brother, I beg you, before it is too late, and you fall to the primal rage and become a broken shell like Kuryu. Thank you, I know, and think you I know not what is at stake. If I must become a demon to slay another, then I do so gladly. My vow demands it. Only by embracing the Arimitama will we ever rid ourselves of Kuryu. This I know. You will not sway me from this path, warrior. I will quell your Arimitama one way or another. I see you two are committed to your course. Hardly surprising given that you fought Byaku and Suzaku. Then we shall forego further debate and let the battle determine who's right and who is dead. This is indeed a troubling development. In embracing the Arimitama, Arimitama, the Shiki he commands may pose a far greater threat. Nevertheless, our purpose is unchanged. You must show him the error of his ways, Wolf Mage, and save him from his primal rage. The Wrath of Snakes. Wraith? Wrath? Okay. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. So we have Droxel as a healer and me as a DPS because I don't know this fight very well, and being a DPS means I won't have to keep everyone alive or keep the aggro on me. Guess we could go find Droxel, who appears... Don't know where they are. I guess we could just fight things until we are ready. Oh, there's their icon on the map. Do. Do 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 do. Hello. There we go. Do 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 do. Okay. Guess I'll just wing. Go do some fates in the meantime. See, this one has 6 minutes left. Yeah, I can do that. Do. There we go. Duty Finder. Still have 10 minutes. The Wreath of Snakes. Meat garçon. Let's see, healer stance. Have 7 minutes. Oh, duty commence.
Prove me wrong. Make me submit, or die by your insolence! Ah!
Prove me wrong, mortals.
If I must forsake myself to keep mine oath, then so be it.
Dragon Snake.
Beg not for mercy.
Ouch. Okay, so Yin Yang is
You
out.
know where to run.
Dragon is in. Good to know.
Tremble before true power.
Very careful movements. Ooh boy. Now kill everything.
Impudent mortals!
Down for the count. Big face changed.
Grant me the strength to smite mine enemies!
Ouch.
Ah, stubborn fools! This is far from over. Flesh of my flesh! Show them their folly! None can match my might!
Get to this side. Surprisingly, for not remembering this fight, I'm reading it pretty well.
You've nowhere to run! How it burns! No! I will not lose! I cannot! You've nowhere to run! More! I must have more! Oh, rabbit time!
There we go. Nap. Nap. Good snap. No more going cuckoo crazy snap. You are every bit Tenzin's successor, warrior, for you are but the second child of man to have bested me in battle. Once I would have never thought it possible. When I was no more than a mere serpent blessed with the good fortune to be born in an on an island where the people hold us in the highest. To them, I was a kami, and I was foolish enough to share in their belief. But when I had lived some few centuries and first began to manifest true power, my worshippers came to view me in a different light. When they were visited by calamity, they mistook me as the cause, and so in place of traditional offerings, they brought me and the flesh of their flesh, the flesh of their flesh. I thought I had no hand in it. Their fortune improved. I, though I had no hand in it, their fortunes improved to them. The answer was clear. Only greater sacrifice would satisfy the guardian. Little did they know I had spirited the maiden and the maid spared the maiden and spirited her away to another land in secret, as would do with others that would follow. Nevertheless, the belief lingered, and soon the guardian serpent became regarded as a malevolent demon, and my worshippers a di- became my dis, deciders. I can't read that word. They tempted sellswords with Kobin to come and slay me. The poor fools, so began my days as a haunted kami. I dispatched them every time, though I took little joy in it. And then one day a man, unlike all the others, appeared before me, a samurai in the company of beasts. Tenzin and I thought he won. The fallen kami had at last been bested by a fortune-seeking hunter. I could not help but chuckle at as I closed my eyes and awaited the inevitable blow. Join me, let us begin anew. Says this. Saying this, he extended a hand to me. All that I was, all that I had ever been, was no more. I had nothing, yet not only did he see fit to spare me, he offered me a new home. But even in a fallen kami has his pride. I could not readily accept such kindness, even if I yearned for it. Seeing this, Tenzin laughed. Then earn it by growing stronger, and in turn use that strength to help others, as you have been helped. Become more than you are, and more than me. Thus did I vow to devote myself to becoming an aspect worthy of man's worship and admiration, to become a magnificent dragon that would safeguard his chosen. Strange. My recollection now is not as it was before. Details once distinct and are now dis, disin, dista, distinct are now vivid and clear. Perhaps the atomic cloud of my judgment. Thank you, Wolf Mage. Had you not helped me to remember my vow, I might have lost the chance to honor Tenzin's memory forever. Wait, where's Genbu? He has returned to the temple without us. This bodes ill. The Fifth Lord. The fate of the Ruby Sea hangs in the balance, and Siryu is eager to play his part. If Genbu left without us, then it can only mean that Kuryu's return is in a minute. Come, we must rejoin the others at the temple, Ryzen Temple. Let's see what mount we get on the roulette. And the done face hand. The hand that makes anyone who rides it look like they are done with the world. Just done with life. I wonder if the NPC that's supposed to take us down into the temple will say anything different this time, because it's freaking urgent. And it's a disaster. Heading to the temple or just taking a... No, he just says the same thing. Doesn't even react to the fact that his home is being destroyed. How long has it been since we four came together as one? Too long indeed. Gonna talk to Tataru first before I proceed on. You know what the worst part would be if Hiryu broke free? I mean, aside from catastrophic destruction and loss of life, we'd not get the treasure that was promised to us. That's what. Oh, Tataru. Ever the profit-hungry Balafel. Are you as ever a welcome sight, Wolf Mage? And you, Siryu. Forgive me, Genbu, I have been a great fool. As have we all many times before, and doubtless will be again. Nevertheless, forgive me. The wards are at their limit. You've got to come right away. Then it is well that Suryu has returned to the fold. For now, we for our lords may bring our united powers to bear against our foe. Your part in this is finished, my friend. Now you must go. Should we fail in this final endeavor, then the temple, nay, the whole of the Ruby Sea may be consumed by Kiryu's wrathful fires. Don't be stupid. We came to see this through to the end, and we'll do just that. That's the way, the Scion's way, right, Wolf Mage? If that is your will, so be it. Join us then and stand as witness to our deeds, that this day which will determine the fate of all that we hold dear. Hold nothing in reserve. Summon all your strength. Only then can we hope to triumph over our mad brother. What? The word, I can feel it. The word is mended, strengthened. No, no, no. Even now, after everything we endured, everything that has made us stronger, how can we fail? All shall burn. Kambu? Will be will it be possible? Will it be possible for us three alone to bind him, but we can hold him? Will be impossible for us three to bind him alone to bind him, but we can hold him at bay for a time. Leave this place. Maybe you cannot bind him, but together we can defeat him. Cool. A hero you may be, but Kuryu is an opponent none can defeat. You, I killed you once before, Samurai. I will kill you again. Benson? Brother, sister, now is our chance to restore the wards. How, even in his weakened state, without Genbu, we do not stand a chance. Darben, how... come away from there, before you get hurt. If I do not act, then our lives are all forfeit anyway. Ours and everyone else's in the Ruby's game. What is he doing? This is the ritual he performed incorrectly before. When he summoned a great tortoise coming to his body. I see. Not. I see it now. He is offering himself to Genbu. I can feel his presence returning, but if Saruman does this, then his soul will be. I'd rather you not say it aloud, otherwise I might have second thoughts. Believe me, I know the consequences, and I accept them. Farewell, my friends. Please look after Tamamizu. Or not, Saruman. We will not let it be for nothing. Now, I wonder what happens when the wards fail again. All shall burn, all shall burn. Perhaps one day, many thousands of years from now, but not today, this day, begone. Do, 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 do. Speak with Kenbu at the Rising Temple. What a fool I was to think I could have bested that demon without Arimitama. Oh, my beloved Tenzin. Sarben saved us all, but at a terrible cost. Is it over? We're not gonna die? Kiryu shall not threaten us for many millennia yet. Let us rejoice in this hard-won victory. Neri lost. Neri were lost. It not were not for nearly lost were it not for your courage and strength, Wolf Mage. But Saruman. Death memory. What are you talking? In in what world are you on about? Saruman yet lives. Let me guess. In our hearts. Honestly, if you're going to try and comfort us, you could at least do better than offer cliches. I am simply making a statement of facts. But I see words alone will not serve to convince my point. But I should be. I do not understand. The ritual the Kojin performed when one summons the soul of an immensely powerful entity into one's own body, it is understood, nay, expected that the summoner soul is exchanged in the process. This is true when the summoned entity's soul is of surpassing strength relative to one's own. Sarban's, however, has grown remarkably robust, owing to his intense training and his prolonged exposure to the magics of the Tomibako of geomancy. His soul now eclipses mine in spiritual potency, which is why it holds fast to this vessel. And so, when the enchantment fades, ere long, mine will depart as before. And just when we were getting used to having you around again. Kuryu's aim was true, as you saw, and in my final moments, I was filled with regret, but no longer. With my remaining time, I will attend to my affairs and train dear Saruman to succeed me as Scanibu. But the four lords are ever needed. You have both the strength and will and characters to succeed our elder brother. Would you all not agree? I think he has more than proved himself when he stood his ground to Kiryu. Still, it would be unanimous decision, Bianca. As you say, he faced certain death without hesitation and embraced sacrifice for the sake of others. I should be glad to welcome him to our fellowship. that is how you all feel, then I am certainly in no position to refuse. I would do my best to live up to your expectations. Give me an alm. Give an alm and they take an alm. I swear. Do not think I have forgotten our bargain, little merchant. Great feats demand immense reward, and we are aspects of our word. It's about time. Did you hear that, Wolf Mage? It's treasure time. Well, we see to the preparations. Perhaps you could spare a moment of my a moment for my dearest comrades. With our troubles at an end, we may be parting ways soon, and so this might be the last opportunity you have to speak with them for quite some time. In other words, talk to the four lords. But before that, I'm going to talk to the other aspects here. See if they have anything new to say. Before you came, men I bore man a terrible grudge. Less so now, for I am comforted to know that there are good and honorable ones such as you live well and teach others to do the same, that I might never need resume my hunt. Henry, you're all right, friend. To be sure to say, I'll be sure to say as much to the next hero what comes knocking a few millennia from now when we need to do this whole song and dance over again. And he has information. I will read that momentarily. Anyway, thanks for saving the world, or at least our little corner of it. Kama Itachi? I won't tell you you'll be missed, cause you won't. At least that's what I'll say to anyone who asks. Gonna keep appearances, you understand? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more, say no more. Kage Tsude? I understand our lives lead us where they may, and yours leads you elsewhere. So it was with Tamamo Gozen, I shall remember you fondly. She keeps mentioning this Tamamo Gozen. Let's see. Guess this means you'll be on your way, huh? It's a shame, though I suppose there's always a chance we'll meet again, eh? And maybe the two of us can have ourselves another match for old time's sake. You can even bring your friends like before. I don't mind. You may go to greater lengths to conceal the temple's existence. We may go to greater lengths to conceal the temple's existence from outsiders in the future. However, you will always be welcome to come and go as you like. Tataru? Treasure time, totoro. Sarpent? You have waited this long for your treasure. Have you not? Then surely it will not pain you to wait a moment longer. Let's see. Let's start with. Let's go in reverse of who we helped. So we're gonna go Siryu, Suzaku, and then finally Byakko. At first, I thought he was a figment of my imagination, but he was real enough. How and or why I know not, but a possibility springs to mind. When Tenzin was mortally wounded by Kiryu, he used the last of his strength to seal him. We he used the last of his strength to seal him within a sacred crystal, and the original wards were born of his flesh, his very essence, in an act of desperation. I once believed, but I now wonder, was it in preparation for this very day? But even if it had been part of an elaborate plan to preserve his soul as a final defense, his strength alone would have never sufficed. Nay, he needed another warrior possessed of tremendous potential like himself, one blessed with a singular power to whom he could bequeath his own. He knew another would come, you see, another hero the likes of which the world so rarely sees, and thousands of years ago. He foresaw your coming. Bah, clever bastard, putting me to shame with his strength and wisdom both. And still, he denies me my rematch. But at least I still have you, Wolf Mage. Live long, for I am not finished with you yet. We will fight again, and I will win. Without turning to Arimatama, you may be assured. Use Hell's Ingress. Suzaku. Worry not for Saruban, we will guide him in his journey and help him reach his true potential, as Tenzin once guided us. I had long since given up on ever seeing him again, and then he was there, shining paragon of strength and virtue, a memory made manifest. But if he had been more than that, I would have told him, this body I once cursed, I have come to cherish. This I owe him and his love. I think he already knows. Oh, well, that would be wonderful if true. For all his virtue, he could be remarkably oblivious at times. But though he taught me to love and accept myself, it was you who helped me to remember, who helped me to smile again. For that, Wolf Mage, you will always hold a special place in my heart. Please come and visit us in the future. Byakko? With Kiryu imprisoned once more, my comrades and I are free to watch over these islands as before, as is our duty. And when the words falter once more, we shall again gather our strength and beat back our mad brothers' assault, together with noble Saruban, a worthy successor to fallen Gambu. For now, however, we may enjoy a welcome respite, a peace we owe as much to you as anyone else, I should think. I see many battles ahead of you, for, like Tenzin, you are not one to rest on your laurels. This much is plain. I wish you good fortune in the war to come. Ah, but I ramble. Do not deny it. When one has lived as long as I, it is all too easy to lose track of time. Go, you should you ever crave the company of we curious beasts, you will find us here. Do. Now, Sarban. I'm gonna take a quick drink. Come, claim your reward, honored friends. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. More than enough to make up for 1,000 of Alfino's reckless purchases. A fitting reward for saviors of the Ruby Sea. To be honest, I was half expecting another terrible joke, but you really followed through. Getting this home to is going to be no easy task. If transportation is a concern, we would be happy to deliver it to a destination of your choosing. Really? Just like that? In that case, the Ruby Bazaar Kane, if it's no trouble, that's this. None whatsoever. Every member of the collective should be glad to lend a hand. And with that, I take my leave. So, Sarban, you're really gonna stay here? You really stay here and not return to Tamamizu? Well, I did agree to become the next Gambu. For the duration of his training, I would have him remain here. It will be a long road. A long, hard road, I believe me. I intend to spend my remaining years guiding him. All 500 or so? There you have it. I hope I can impose upon you to deliver. Wait, 500 years, as in you will be here for another 5 centuries, though you said the enchantment would fade ere long. These things are relative. Are rel. These things are relevant, and what's with that tone of yours anyway? You should be honored to be turtle. You're a turtle too. An old, tiny, chubby ghost. Crabby ghost turtle. Get out of my head. There's something a little frightening about watching them fight with themselves. Maybe we should leave them alone for a while. Um, Thank you for everything, Wolf Mage Tataru. Safe travels. And we are going to Tamamizu over here. Hmm. I sense you have reasons other than the usual for this particular visit. Might it have something to do with Saruban? Beg your pardon, Saruban is to become the next Gambu. Will not I will not feign understanding. However, this is extraordinary state of affairs come about is utterly beyond my ken. As unbelievable as I yet find it, though, I have no doubt that you speak true. Sarvan's had an incredible string of bad luck, succumbing to Arimatama, becoming a ghost giant tortoise, and now this. On the other hand, he could have refused and instead agreed to take on this responsibility, so we may as well support him, don't you think? Indeed, though it pains me to imagine Telemizu without Saraban, it fills me with pride to know that a Kojin of the Blue has been granted this great honor. We will pay him a we will pray for him that he may rise to the occasion and survive and serve as a benevolent guardian to all who call the Robusi home. Thank you for helping him find his true calling, my friend. Oh no, the pleasure was all ours, and the Prophet. I am not sure I take your meaning, but I appreciate the sound of it. But if I might ask one final favor, would you be so kind as to look in on him from time to time, just to see that he is getting on all right? Of course. It's not every day you make friends with a secret collective of talking animals, after all. Even if Sarban hadn't decided to remain at Ryzen Temple, I wouldn't have wanted to stay away. You can be sure I'll head there from time to time. You're welcome to join me when I do, of course. And a new chapter has been added to New Game Plus. That's not it. Oh, yep. See. The Four Lords. That is the new chapter that's been added. And with that, we can continue on with the Stormblood MSQ. I'm gonna edit the title. What part are we on for Stormblood? Part 5. updated the title, and we can continue on with the post-Stormblood MSQ. Now that we've done all side stories for Stormblood, we need to go there. Do 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 do, and do. So I'm gonna go check if lunch is ready. So I'm gonna put it on BRB, and if actually I'm gonna walk out see if lunch is ready. And if it's ready, I'm gonna put it on BRB time for food. Lunch is ready, so I need to put it on BRB time for food. So I'm gonna quickly do. Where is BRB time for food? There it is. The BRB time for food screen. So I'll be back in a bit. And we're back. I've eaten my lunch and we're back. Let's see. Here's Alize and them. I talked to them before I... Are we going to that village? They might have Dongo. Another time, Suyu. Our path takes us a different direction. He's absolutely mortified, isn't he? Well, maybe he should think twice before making his next grand gesture if he ever misses an opportunity to show me how much more mature and responsible he is. I'd sympathize. I mean, I do to a point. But that doesn't mean I'm about to let him forget this. I confess I have never had much cause to consider the state of personal finances until now. And found it. Yugiri? Okay. Elation and trepidation. Yugiri is eager to see Gosetsu safely back to their master. We must meet with Lord Heian as soon as possible, though mayhap not at the Enclave. I will send word requesting that he receive us at the House of the Fierce, where there are fewer prying eyes. If all are in agreement, I shall scout ahead and see that the way is clear. Pray follow as swiftly as you are able, and join me on the outskirts of Namai. Let's see what mount we get as a Theon Thunder Horse. Kiri, all is well? Good. The others are hiding nearby. Let us proceed quietly, if you please.
My lord Heian, I am returned.
Give me my mic.
Save your tears for the morrow. For we who yet walk the path should not think too much on the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms. And welcome it you did, even as the keep fell down around us. At that moment, in your smile, I spied a shred of hope. One which I have clung to ever since. Gosetsu, full glad am I to see you alive and well.
We have played this scene before, have we not? Though this time our roles are reversed.
That they are. Meaning you know how I feel. Wholly at a loss for words. Welcome back, old friend. Now then, though we rejoice at your return, it seems you have brought with you certain complications. Rise, my friend. Tell me everything. The Empire is bold indeed to send a token force to engage the Confederacy.
As acting Viceroy, Yotsuyu would have been privy to Imperial secrets. The Garleans will not soon give up the chase.
Nay, it'll end with her capture, or her death.
Are you a friend, too?
She claims to have lost her memory, though I know not if she speaks true. I brought her here that you might decide her fate.
Lost her memory, you say? Regardless, the people have not forgotten. Her face yet haunts their dreams. She cannot roam free. We will hold her here for a time. Place her in Jufia's care, with the express instruction that she is not to be seen.
Yes, my lord. Come.
No, I don't want to. Don't let her take me away!
It's all right, Tsuyu. I will come with you. Be a good girl, and listen to Yugiri.
From a hound at his throat to a puppy at his heel. If this is an act, it is a remarkable performance.
Thank you for delivering Gosetsu back to us in one piece. We are lucky indeed to have friends who would journey to the other side of the world to help us, and repeatedly at that. We have much more to think upon, but as regards to the Empire, we can but watch and wait. Now then, seeing as you've come all this way, you must allow me to show you around the Enclave. I would not have you think we've been idle in your absence. The rebuilding effort proceeds apace, I am pleased to say, and we are now ready to welcome home our countrymen who were displaced by the war. Should they desire it so. There is a place here for those who fled to Eorzea. We would be delighted to accept your invitation, Lord Ian, and I have no doubt that your subjects at Reverend's Toll will be heartened to hear that their lord has not forgotten them. Oh, it's nothing. I just thought that Gotsetsu and Yugiri would be back by now. Forgive me, my lord, but Captain Jifuya is nowhere to be found. Oh, he was here when I arrived. For now, we have taken Yotsuyu to a private chamber and assigned another to watch over her, my lord. But I find it passing strange that the captain should leave his post with nary a word. That does seem most unusual. If you mean to look for for the man, we would be happy to assist. We should be glad for the help, glad of the help. While I search out without, mayhap you could ask our soldiers here if they know anything. I will join you. With respect, my lord, you should remain here. Should the Empire move against us, you will be better able to coordinate our response. And there I was thinking I was in charge. But you have the right of it. Go on, then. I will mind the house. You see, the captain? He passed by a while ago. I wondered if I should tell someone, as it happens. He did not look well. You see, I asked if what was the matter, and he told me the past had caught up with him. But I doubt it was that. There are older men in our ranks. Captain Jufuya? He was headed for the northern entrance when I saw him last. I was going to invite him to train with us, but he did not hear me call out to him. If you need him, I dare say the sentry on duty will be able to tell you more. Indeed, I suggested as much to Mistress Alize when she came asking earlier. Is something amiss? The captain went outside some few bells ago, and looking quite unwell. I am sorry to say. This I mentioned to Lord Gosetsu, who straightaway struck out for him. I hope they will be alright. Gosetsu too? It seems everyone is bent on joining the search. That's all well and good, but someone has to stay behind. There's no telling what the Empire is plotting. You go on, Wolf Mage. Alphino and I will hold the fort. Now, where is this quest? Doot doot.
By the Kami, your Lord Ian, leave me, I beg of you. Say nothing of this. I was never here.
Let me mute because it's mute my mic because it's voice acted.
There you are.
Lady Yugiri, Lord Gosetsu, forgive me my abrupt disappearance.
You have your reasons, I am sure. Will you not share them?
I was her master when she was yet a courtesan.
By the Kami.
She worked in my establishment. Her father was a regular client of mine. One day, quite without preamble, he offered to sell her to me. Yeah, she may be no maiden, he said, but she has some use left in her. He sold her short. When I first beheld her, I was struck by her beauty. And yet, behind her eyes there was an emptiness. It was as if she had given up on life. She seemed more a doll than a woman. It was no profession for her. But I knew she would be popular. And so it proved. Men flocked to drown themselves in that cold, bottomless gaze. The rest you know. She became an Imperial informant, and for her loyal service won the office of Acting Viceroy.
While you came to serve the Liberation Front.
'Tis said that the atrocities Yotsuyu committed were driven by vengeance. If so, I bear part of the blame for creating the monster she became. Joining the front was meant to be my atonement. But the truth is, I am a coward, whose only thought was to escape her wrath. Then as now.
I see. Then I shall recommend that you be assigned to a new post. I trust you have no objections, Yugiri?
None. It would not do to leave Yotsuyu in his care.
I am in your debt.
Who is it that you seek to protect, Gosetsu? Idle musings. Pray, pay me no mind.
And we're back on Meg. Forgive me, now is not the time for brooding. Let us rejoin the others. I'm pretty sure there is an entrance. I always forget where this entrance is. So I just go through the hole in the roof. That her mere presence should sow strife. Fuya can't be the only one here with a mortal fear of Yotsuyu. She tormented these people. Everyone is here. Good. There have been developments that demand our immediate attention. Lord Hien and Master Alphinaud look troubled. Something is afoot. Thank you for your help in the search. Gosetsu told me all that transpired. I would not presume to defend the life of Fuya, the life Fuya led before he joined the front, nor will I condemn it. Frankly, it is not my place to judge. I will only say this. The Jafuya I know has never been a man of courage. Has ever been a man of courage. That he should feel driven to flee bespeaks the depths of his terror. Even now, Yotsuyu casts a shadow over the realm. But the question of what is to be done with her must wait. The Empire is on the move once more. One moment. Again back. I had food on my face. Let's see. Storm on the horizon. The Empire is on the move, and Heian would not be caught on the back foot. From this, we get the option of silver, which is worth 2 silver, which is worth a total of 1,000 gold. Some food. If this is voice acted, I'm going to mute. It is not. While you were out searching for Jafuyu, we received word from our shinobi allies. An Imperial ship has been sighted over Doman soil. Our visitor's objective remains unclear. It may be another attempt to recover Yotsuyu, or a prelude to invasion. Either way, the craft reportedly advances at speed and appears to be bound for Castrum Fluminus. I mean to go there and ascertain their intent. If we ride out in force, it will only end it one way. So we will keep our numbers to a minimum. Yugiri, Wolfmage, can I count on you? Yes, my lord. Alize and I will fain play our part as well. We will not stand idly by while a common foe threatens the land of our friends and allies. We would be glad of your help, You are acquainted with Hakuro, I believe? Then I bid you seek him out and assist in maintaining order in the Enclave. When the people see an Imperial ship, they are liable to panic. I would have you reassure them, and should it come to it, aid their evacuation. Very well, we shall depart at once. Do take care. What of me, my lord? The Empire may well be after Yotsuyu. You are to remain here and guard her until my return. As you wish. Pray stay close to Wolfmage and Yugiri. Well, guard duty, and not a breath of protest. Now I have seen it all. To cast from Fluminous, then let us find out what the Empire's game is. Actually, I think I'm gonna stop streaming there. This seems like a good place to stop, and I've been streaming for how long? 3 hours, almost 3.5 hours. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my stream. I hope you stop by again. Until next time, I've been Mage 1011. I'll see you guys then.